against Yugoslavia. Bertold to start again. Reuter neatly in. It's a good ball to Matthäus. Matthäus, the captain, can try a drive. The West German captain strikes in the 28th minute. Perhaps the goalkeeper should have got that, but Matthäus, lovely turn. Pull up the pace when they feel like it, and there's an opening here though for Brehme. Players go to the near and far post. Klinsmann, great header. Brilliant play. Jürgen Klinsmann and a superb ball. Häßler's going forward, good run. Another good drive. Gosh, he changed his direction well. Häßler still there. And Bine. These comparatively new internationals are really making a mark here. A chance for them here. It's a good deep one. And it's from the back. And a superb free kick by Stojkovic. Planted it on his head. And goalkeeper Illgner had... Matthäus with some space. Supporting play. Völler and Klinsmann. Matthäus can go again. Oh, Matthäus does it once more. And that was even better than the first.
Not over all of us, but away we go. That doesn't really matter now. We've got another World Cup game on our hands. The West German Egyptians brought one with them. Cameroon's brought two. And again the keeper down. Klinsmann! Just wide. Passing movement with a lot of pace though, making good progress. Matthäus here on the right now for the West Germans. The cross comes in. Might be for Klinsmann. Saved again. And knocked over the top by Völler. And another chance goes away. Well, at this stage of the night, maybe they can afford to smile and shake their heads. But that's... Curling again towards Klinsmann. This time Klinsmann will get there. No! Against the post. Came off Abdul Rahman, and it just won't go into that net. But here's Klinsmann, and at last, but it's one that the West Germans have waited with growing impatience for 36 minutes to get. Klinsmann's work, Völler's finish. Häßler. Bertold to Reuter. The two front men are waiting in the middle again. As in 90 seconds, the floodgates have those into the second phase. Trevor Francis.
Yes, it was a good run down the right by Reuter. He plays a great ball to the back post. And Klinsmann completely unmarked. That's a terrific...
It's playing it forward again. Ooh. Here's a great chance here for them now. David, who was the last defender, and quite simply the ball bounced over his head and had so much time, you could hardly have believed how much time he had. And brings it back to Brehme with that left foot again. Matthäus. There might have been a deflection on the way there, but Matthäus 3-1. Now, fine. That's a fine goal. Uwe Bine. Germans go to 4-1. Trevor Francis. No. Get in once more, but that's the final whistle.
Where West Germany, twice winners of the World Cup, are hoping to take another positive step towards their third consecutive final. With the menacing figure of Völler arriving too, and Klinsmann then looked up, checked, preferred in the side to Iguaran, and that's excellent play by him. Valderrama! Oh, it's gone wide. What a chance sent for Jado. And the Germans were split wide open then, and for Valderrama's pass, Estrada now. Good effort to Illgner off his line. And Estrada is looking an inspired selection. Rincon. Did very well then. Oh, over the bar. Estrada from the cross by Rincon, and down on the bench, dismay. Now Estrada is in the clear. Can he finish? Good save by Illgner. And while the Germans were protesting in midfield then, led by now for the Colombians, just to survive the last few minutes. Völler. Rudi Völler, who suddenly found that little bit of space with Littbarski now. Is this a goal? Yes! And oh, what dismay for Colombia, who've denied West Germany for so long, squandered opportunities themselves. Völler riding the tackles, his persistence and strength. A moment of magic from him will be welcome now. Here is Valderrama, slotting it through, and Rincon has done it! A goal down with 2 minutes to go, and now over 3 minutes into the game. And that's it! Colombia have achieved the draw.
Paper put on its front page today, and who can doubt it as we get underway. I think a bit of space on that right-hand side, the cross coming in, and again Winter in there. Oh, that's twice the midfield man has got in, and twice the German. Littbarski onto the left foot, a raking shot just a yard too high. Certainly when he came on against Colombia. It happened there. There's Brehme's free kick. And Van Breukelen there getting just ahead of Rudi Völler. And a little bit of the needle now. And a red card! A red card for Rudi Völler! That's unbelievable! Völler can't believe it! He'd had a yellow card. The Dutch continue to cause problems to the West Germans by getting those. And Wout has gone with it. What a bad back pass that was! Littbarski! And a great save came in. A tremendous bit of goalkeeping there by Van Breukelen after an appalling mistake in the Dutch defence.
That's great midfield play.
Here's Buchwald, the big defender, being tracked by Winter. Littbarski coming up in support. And it's got Klinsmann! Wouters! Can Wouters get in? Oh my goodness! That looked a surefire equaliser from Jan Wouters, the midfield man. And he caught it. Sold a nice dummy there, but didn't. Kerman didn't completely buy it. Matthäus, a powerful shot just wide. Strikes a marvellous ball, does Matthäus. Klinsmann's off on a run again against Van Breukelen, a 1 against 1. Oh! Striking by Klinsmann. Buchwald onside. Riedler on the chase again. Van Breukelen struggling to get back. Matthäus in there as well. And so too is Littbarski! Tremendous bit of goalkeeping by Van Breukelen. The German substitutes throw themselves on the floor. And there's its 1990 World Cup. Look here in Milan. And who knows, possibly now he's given a penalty for the foul on Van Basten by Köhler. It's pull it on the field, and even with a muted Van Basten on the field, all things might. Being marked by Van Breukelen, he's gone past Van Breukelen. He's got Littbarski waiting in the middle. Pushed away by Van Breukelen. Matthäus missed it away. The final whistle has gone. West Germany go into the quarterfinals to face Czechoslovakia. And Holland, just like Brazil earlier in the day, go out of the 1990 World Cup.
Helmut Kohl of Austria starts this quarter-final. Taken by Bielek, and Illgner had to make the save. Brehme with the corner. Buchwald off the line by Hašek. Avoids 2 tackles, still Klinsmann. Bursts through 2 more. Oh! Penalty. start of the match, but finally only coming from the penalty spot. Argentala's up from the back. Klinsmann off the line again by Hašek, the captain. That's twice he's cleared alongside that post. Littbarski, and now Argentala. Fine, number 15. Left foot, and Stejskal has to save again. Though he will shoot. And he does. Brehme, beautifully hit, and again Stejskal produces a first-class save. Well, Brehme scored in the semi-final. Kocian's come forward and gets it through for Nemecek. Oh dear. And the chance when it came may have fought forward. They pushed virtually everybody up here. Skurav is there. He got the header. Straka's there. Hašek, they're trying to tee it up. Knoflicek. What a dramatic finish it would have been. And the whistle goes. Almost 2.5 minutes of stoppage time. The flags that won.
2 out of 10 against West Germany. If we could just improve on that tonight. Scrambled away, and the shot back in was an absolute beauty by Gascoigne. And it forced Illgner to make a flying save. What on? Häßler. Still Häßler. And he tries a shot which is curving a bit. It took a deflection off Klinsmann. Völler is still out of the game. The back heel has put him in trouble. But I think there may have been a foul. Oh, and turned over, but it wouldn't have mattered. Tone. Olaf Tone shot. And well gathered by the doyen of goalkeepers. But it's Argentala who will hit it. What a shot and a good save. At the highest order from Peter Shilton, from Klaus Argentala. How well he drills those, and what good reactions. Long. Klinsmann still free on the far side. This is Tone. Olaf Tone, number 20. Good save, Shilton. And called upon again. The goalkeeper making. It's a good run by Häßler. The challenge was by Pierce. It's direct. And it's been deflected, and it's in the net. And I think it must have hit Paul Parker. I'm sure that span off Paul Parker and beat Peter Shilton in the most unfortunate of circumstances. Semi-final, the game isn't programmed like that. Away we go. Klinsmann's in a dangerous position inside left. Klinsmann missed it. Wonderful chance, and one that he should really have put away. Oh, Waddle, can he square it for Lineker? Waddle shoots. Oh, and the rebound off the post just beat David Platt. Wow. The referee, and there's danger here. It's Buchwald. Buchwald hits the post. They both hit the post now. Matthäus, it's penalties. Jose White of Brazil. A lead at the start. And does. No hesitation. Scores. 1-1. Scores. Shilton saw where he put it. Well, there was no chance of saving that. Now can he make it 3-2? He can. Well, the goalkeepers are making every effort to... No, it's not. He takes it away beautifully. He can't. Illgner has made a save. And actually the other way round. And the Argentines had to change. And in the early evening in Rome, Klinsmann is there. Oh, and Völler tried to latch on to Klinsmann's flick in. Maradona over the top.
Well, he jumped up in the...
And still, Littbarski, a lovely run, a good effort, coming up to just 30 seconds of the second half. Oh, and they got 2-3 this time, and the flag stayed down, and they still couldn't finish. And Rudi Völler is having a bit of a nightmare tonight. And Augenthaler is onside. A judge for Germany. Oh, he's brought down. Penalty. Was it? Or did the referee play on? In which case it was nearly an own goal, but wasn't. It's for West Germany. Klinsmann, Völler and Littbarski waiting in the middle, and Klinsmann gets... Oh, it's red! Monzon is off. It's number 15, Völler. Völler is brought down. Penalty! A penalty to West Germany in the World Cup final with 7 minutes to go. And the Argentines barge the referee, and there's going to be cards out here. Yellow immediately, I think, for Troglio, 21. Maradona in the thick of it, and the goalkeeper. With 5 minutes to go. And West Germany are on the verge. Oh, look at that. Dazzotti on Kohler. This is disgraceful, right? It's off. The second sending off. Dazzotti is dismissed. Oh, and I think the referee has been not struck, but certainly. Oh, look at this. The referee has been physically. And there it is. West Germany win the World Cup for the third time and equal the record of Italy and Brazil. They take the championship away from Argentina.
1-0. E aí a taça com ele, capitão Lothar Matthäus, Alemanha, campeã mundial.